Hiccups. And she said it was invasive, but she didn't know about it being poisonous or anything. But I wonder if she can go around me or not. I think that's her. She was getting rocks to paint, certain shaped rocks to paint on. It's a nice beach. It's cool out. It's not very warm. That's her. Oh, you're right behind her, eh? She said that Cutface is 15 miles. I might as well go. She said she found an agate. One of the nicest agates at Cutface. So we're at 476.5. It's 12 o'clock noon. I think I'll go there. Maybe that's where she's going too. Who knows? I'll have to look that up, eh? Cow hiccups? See what that is. She said it's invasive, though. But they're not. It doesn't sound like they're a desirable thing. But the stuff that I was thinking of, I can't think of what it's called. And it grows real tall, though. It might grow bigger than these. And you don't want to get tangled up in it. Like, you wouldn't go walk through it or anything like that, because if it breaks, if that sap gets on you, it's not a good thing. It'll create a blister, like it'll create a rash. A little faster. I'll never get there. I think as long as it stays cool, that might be what keeps the mosquitoes at bay. Even if it gets warm here, that's when the mosquitoes might get really bad. Oh, here's them bikers. I think it's the same bikes that I passed earlier. There's a few cars here. We may be going into the weekend. We might get busy. There's a little rock out in the water here. It's just big enough for a guy to stand on or something. Big enough to knock a boat off course, eh? Or crash into it. I should speed up up a little bit. Durfee Creek. See, I'll have record of everything, where everything is once I dash cam this. And I can, if someone tells me where something is, I'll be able to look at my dash cam and see what it looks like there. And there's signs and everything. That's why I wanted to get something that you can read the signs on. Okay, this is the sign for that rock. It's out in the water. It's called 5 Mile Rock. I've got pictures of it. I mean, you could Google 5 Mile Rock and find it on a map. I wonder if that's that island up there. Just see it for a second. It might just be a peninsula, though. Not the same. I'm not talking about the one I was at. The one I was at last night is behind me. It's further north. This is Croftville. But there's more than one island. There's probably a number of them. Next month we go see Amma. That's part of the reason why I want to go to this now, because we got to go see Amma next month. And I already have the room reserved. I have 2 nights reserved. That was the last room too. There's not very many rooms in that area to rent for the night. There's not really that many hotels or motels where she's at there. And you could end up spending $150 or $200 a night. Mine's only like 70, 72, or it's similar to the price of where I was in May. It's inexpensive for Chicago area. I mean, I don't think Chicago's just not a real expensive place to stay, but there are places in Chicago you can pay a lot to stay. An Ace Lumberyard.